You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And coming up in the news at noon, a shooting in Navy Yard injures a housing authority officer. We'll have the latest in the investigation. Also ahead, peak bloom predictions. Today, the National Park Service predicting when the cherry blossoms will be their most beautiful.
And for this final day of February, it is much colder out there. We'll let you know when temperatures are going to start to warm up.
All right, Damon, thank you. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Mark Hall. A man and a woman are in police custody following a shooting that injured a police officer just after 6 this morning. DC News Now's Candace Cole has more from Navy Yard, where this all happened.
It's been a scary start to the day for people living here near M and 4th Street's southeast. Residents here were put on lockdown after DC Housing Authority Police Chief Michael Reese says one of his officers was shot by unwanted guests of a senior living home. According to Chief Reese, police responded to a call just after 6 a.m. about a man and a woman on the second floor of a senior citizens apartment building located at 410 M Street Southeast. He says when police asked them to leave, the man refused. Officers attempted to make an arrest and a struggle ensued. That's when Reese says the man fired a gun, then fled to the lobby and fired again. The man then ran to the 1300 block of 4th Street, fired a third round of gunshots and barricaded himself inside a parking garage. One neighbor who shared this photo of a SWAT team member with his gun drawn says the garage belongs to the heiress apartment building. Reese says one of his officers, who was wearing a bulletproof vest, was shot in the stomach and taken to Washington Hospital Center, where he's said to be in stable condition. We caught up with Ward 8 Council member Trayon White, who says more needs to be done to address crime in the district.
We're in a crisis when it comes to public safety in the city, and we need a real comprehensive plan to address public safety. We are piecemealing together, and it's not working, and so we have to really take it serious and put the proper resources and attention to it.
Now, when I asked Councilmember White if the expansive crime prevention package proposed by Ward 2 Councilmember Brooke Pinto was part of that solution, White told me no comment. Reporting in Southeast, Candace Cole, DC News Now.
All right, Candace, thank you. Meteorologist Damon Matson joined us with the latest check in the forecast. Damon, a little chilly outside, but the sun is shining, so I guess we can't have it all at once.
No, it doesn't seem to be the case. This whole week here, Mother Nature has been keeping that balance. But yes, folks, the sun is back, but it's all a result of that much colder, drier air that filled in rapidly last night going into this morning across the DMV. We saw temperatures bottom out earlier this morning in the 20s and 30s, and it has not warmed up much since then. We're beginning this Thursday afternoon here with some upper 30s in Winchester, Hagerstown, and Cumberland, and it's only in the low 40s as you go to the east. DC, Leesburg, Manassas, and Waldorf all at that 43-degree mark so far today. And there's that drastic difference compared to this time yesterday when we were already jumping up into the 60s. It is a good 20 to 25 degrees colder across much of the DMV. So we're feeling the effects, to say the least, of that cold front, and we're feeling some residual wind from behind it here. It's definitely not as gusty as it was out there yesterday at this time, but we still have wind speeds blowing around out there at around 10 to 20 miles an hour. We'll see an occasional gust up to 25, if not 30 miles per hour. But thankfully, the worst of the wind that we dealt with last night has since left us, and we're going to see some much calmer conditions by the time we get into this evening and tonight as well. And that's all while we'll be seeing a very clear sky. Yes, it's going to be sunny, but with that wind out there, our highs in the upper 40s today will feel a little bit more like the upper 30s. So you're certainly going to have to bundle up. This has been quite a shock to the system with this cold front rolling across the region here over the last 24 hours. So we'll continue to have that. And as we go into the night tonight, under a clear sky, calmer winds with temperatures dropping, it is going to feel cold at least into your Friday morning before we finally start to see a little bit of improvement. So coming up, we'll have a full look at your forecast, let you know when that warmer air is set to roll in. But hey, first out there, we are going to toss it to Randy Bass here out at the cherry blossom reveal of when the peak bloom is going to be. Randy, how is it out there?
Yeah, Damon, you wouldn't know it by the chilly temperatures out here today, like you said. Feels more like the upper 30s out here. But yes, the spring season is right around the corner, and so is cherry blossom season too. We just got word from the National Park Service here within the last hour or so. The predicted peak bloom dates for this year, March 23rd through March 26th. It is time to get excited. Again, those peak bloom dates, March 23rd through March 26th, according to the National Park Service. Peak bloom means about 70% of the blossoms here across DC's 3,700 cherry trees are open. But before we get there, there are a few stages we've got to get through. There are 5 stages those flowers go through before we get to peak bloom. In the next few days, we'll be on the lookout for green buds here on the trees. That's the first phase. With temperatures warming up and cooling down throughout this winter, the National Park Service says this year was especially tough to forecast for peak bloom.
Emerging from the warmest January on record, this has been a particularly puzzling year to read the trees and establish a projected date for peak bloom. Once again, due to the warmer than average temperatures, the trees never reach dormancy, which is what we use to calculate when the blooms will emerge. Additionally, our secret indicator tree is showing several different phases of the blooms, reflecting the wide range of temperatures we've had from the 70s yesterday to this morning's sub-freezing temperatures.
Yeah, again, time to get excited. Those peak bloom dates again are March 23rd through March 26th. That is the prediction, and that is earlier than normal for these kinds of peak blooms that we typically see over years past. Again, lots of fun events coming up over the next couple of weeks too as the National Cherry Blossom Festival gets underway. The parade, of course, is set for Saturday, April 13th. More on those fun events coming up tonight on DC News Now at 4. For now, live at the Tidal Basin, I'm Randy Bass. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Randy, thank you. Now to a story that we want to warn you, this video may be disturbing. This is video this afternoon that shows the final moments after a suspect went on a carjacking spree throughout D.C. that ended in New Carolton, Maryland. Don't touch the gun! Don't touch the gun! That footage right there from the New Carolton Police Department. You'll remember we were at the scene. Police shot and killed the man Artel Cunningham, suspected of being involved on a deadly crime spree. D.C. police say January 29th, the man was involved in several carjackings. They say he shot one person while trying to carjack their car. Or shortly after, he attempted another carjacking, shooting and killing one person. It all ended in New Carolton when the driver allegedly stole another vehicle, fired shots at a D.C. police cruiser. Police say that they eventually located the vehicle and the suspect approached them. Police say Cunningham pulled out 2 guns, and that's when they shot him. We do know the names of the 2 victims that died during the shootings: former Trump official Mike Gill and 35-year-old Alberto Vasquez Jr. We'll bring you more on this story as we learn more information.
I'm numb. I'm numb. I am just numb, and I can't stand to see them bring her body out the house. And I'm just so worried about her mother.
The investigation continues in Prince George's County. 2 people are dead, including an 11-year-old girl and another person injured. Police say they've responded to a triple shooting at a home here in the 6900 block of Stansbury Lane in Landover, Maryland, around 9:30 Wednesday night. When they got there, they found the man and the girl dead inside of the home and a woman suffering from a gunshot wound. She was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Alvin Green, who says the woman and the girl are his nieces. He also says that they were both shot after the woman picked up her daughter from his house.
She called my phone and said, Curtis shot me and Maitland. And the phone hung up. I rushed over here. When I know that my 11-year-old niece is dead. She was just bright, a real smart, intelligent. You could see she was going to be something in life. She had so many goals.
Well, Green told us the man who he claims to be the girl's stepfather then turned the gun on himself. He was also pronounced dead at the scene. Police say that there's no threat to the community. An update on a story we've been following. Prince George's County Police say that 3 more suspects are facing charges for a murder of a Duval High School student last year. Investigators believe that 18-year-olds Cameron Anderson and Ramon Richardson and 17-year-old were involved in the shooting that killed 16-year-old Jada Medrano Moore. Investigators say that Medrano Moore was walking home from school in September when a fight broke out between two groups. Police say that she was shot while trying to intervene. Medrano Moore's father and uncle say the community needs to come together to stop youth crime.
I want to see our society make different rules and regulations in, keeping kids away from guns.
4 people have been arrested so far in connection to the killing of the Duval High School student. Officials say the 17-year-old recently arrested is being charged as an adult. Well, Metro Safety Commission released a report on train operators. The report details some operators are not properly certified. The commission's spokesperson tells us that they saw concerning signs when looking over safety events from last year.
Metro is not consistently carrying out these certification requirements in accordance with its safety requirements and plans.
Metro is now required to identify workers who are not properly certified and conduct proper training within the next 3 months. They are also required to create a plan to make sure certification is consistently conducted. Well, there's some Metro service changes coming this weekend. Red Line trains will single track between Van Ness and Friendship Heights. Trains operate every 18 minutes between Glenmont and Shady Grove and between Glenmont and DuPont Circle. On the Silver Line, there will be no service between Stadium, Armory, and downtown Largo. This is happening Saturday and Sunday while workers repair rails and fiber optic cables. Well, the Fairfax Connector bus strike is on day 8 this afternoon. Union workers are calling for better wages and benefits from their contractor, Transdev. The union says they plan to meet with the transit company for the second time since the strike began. That's set to happen on Tuesday. And until then, workers say they plan to strike through the rest of the week. Bus service also remains suspended. Well, good news for Hyundai and Kia drivers in Maryland. You can get a free wheel lock to protect your vehicle this weekend. DC News Now's Corey James has the details.
And the free steering wheel lock giveaway is being done by the Maryland State Police. The giveaway is for owners of Hyundai and Kia vehicles without push-to-start engines. Now, this is being done at 14 of the MSP barracks, including the Rockville, College Park, and Forestville locations. The giveaway is happening from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. And each driver is eligible for one wheel lock while supplies last. In the studio, Corey James, DC News Now.